Hello everyone in my Gold Experience B1 class, and welcome to your Thursday lesson for yesterday, which was Thursday the 26th of March. How are you all today? Okay, first of all, apologies if this video is up late. It's because of circumstances beyond my control, and anything that I have not put up yet is being put up momentarily. Okay, so today what I want you to do is hopefully you're all well, and thank you very much for everyone who's handed in their work in so far. Make sure you hand it in, and anyone who hasn't handed in their work, I really need you to hand in your work as soon as possible. Also, as well, it means then if you want your PET results, you need to email me so I can email you the results, okay? Which is next week on the final week. I'll be able to email you your results. Okay, moving on. And by the way, my email will be on the description below. Okay, everybody, now I want you to open your Gold Experience B1 books and open your books to page 76 and 77. So we're going to be looking at writing, part 1, the email. Okay? Okay, so as you know, the email is the compulsory part of your writing exam. So you have an email task. I want you to look, first of all, at activity 2. So in this video, everything's going to be quite quick. Okay, so between activity, pause, play, pause, play, pause, play. Send a photo or type out your answers, and then I'll be able to check through your work. Okay, so look at activity 2. You have an email from Vincent. Okay, so you have an email from Vincent who's sent it to his Turkish friend, Idam. Now, what I would like you, Imad, not Idan, Imad, and I want you to answer the questions associated with number 2. I'm going to give you 2 minutes, pause the video, then come back. Okay, so welcome back. All right, now let's move on quickly to activity 3. So in activity 3, you have another reply, which is from Imad. Look at the phrases very carefully. Look at the phrases very carefully for each one, okay? So I want you to look at the parts of the text, highlight any vocabulary you do not understand. The same applies to activity 2. And find one phrase for each function. So for each part of functional language that is functional and that makes your writing sound more natural, like a natural English speaker. So find one phrase that is an invitation, inviting. Second phrase is one phrase with thinking, and the other is accepting or refusing invitations. Okay, so accepting or refusing invitations. All right, so I'm going to give you 2 minutes, or 2 to 3 minutes, pause the video and come back. Okay, so let's move on to activity 4. All right. In activity 4, you have a series of sentences that I want you to put in the correct order, and you need to make sentences out of it. Then, with your sentences from A to D, match the sentence A to D with functions 1, 2, or 3. So what sentence matches a function that's inviting, thinking, or accepting, or refusing? So refusing means like no. Refusing an invitation. Okay, you have 3 minutes. Pause the video and then come back. All right, everybody. Now, activity 5. Okay, so activity 5, the importance of functional language. Now, the importance of functional language, as you can see in the exam tip, you need to be able to, the importance of functional language, you need to be it's to help you with use of functional language. It's to help you to be as natural and as effective as possible. In order to get good marks in this for the email, I would like to see in this email in particular that you can use functional language and that you can actually address the question appropriately, which is what I'm going to talk about next and what I'm going to be looking for in order to get high marks in this part of your writing. Okay, so look at and now I want you to complete activity 5, read the box and complete about the importance of functional language, importance of keeping natural, and then complete the phrases in activity 5. Okay, so 2 minutes, Pause the video and then come back. Okay, now you are going to have in activity 6, you have an email from a girl named Megan. I want you to read her email very carefully because this is the email that's going to be your question for your final writing task for this part of the term and before your Easter work, okay? I want you to read the email from Megan. What things do you need to include? So you need to think about what do you need to include in your response? What functional language do I need? What do I need to say to her, okay, in response to her email? Because always in an email, there's always possible questions. There's possible questions that could be useful to help you, okay? That could be useful to help you, all right? Okay, so I'm going to give you 3 to 4 minutes to read that and think about the things that you're going to need, okay? So pause the video and then go back. Okay, guys, so for the final video, or the final part of this video, rather, sorry about that, what you have to do, this is your writing task. As you remember with an email, it's similar to a letter. It's similar to a letter. Unless the letter is Mr. or Miss or Mrs. or Doctor or whatever, then it's formal. But if you're writing to a friend, it's a little bit informal in this one. So it's an email. An email is an electronic letter. So remember like to, from, subject, but to, the person you're sending it to, from, you, and the subject, what you're going to talk about. And then you could just remember that will not count in your final word count. Then you need to write your answer, which is in 100 words, but make sure that in the question that you highlight the different parts of the answer. So you need to address the different parts of the question. So you need to look at Megan's email before you answer and then write your response, okay? So what you have to do is write a response of about 100 words, write a response, and then I would prefer if you typed it and emailed it to me so I can mark it, I can put my comments electronically and then give you your feedback, okay? So I want you to type it out and send it to me. I want good paragraphs, I want good organization, good vocabulary, and most importantly, that your answer responds to the question, okay? Now, I've done this many times before, and I have every positivity that you will do very, very well. So, on that note, your homework is to complete the response in activity 9. So write your response to Megan in about 100 words. Okay? You have until Thursday, the 2nd of April, to complete it. So anyone who has not contacted me yet will need to do so, okay? I'm expecting on Thursday, the 2nd of April, everyone handing in their work, okay? So if you're watching these videos, make sure you get your work done. And my email will be in the description below, all right? Okay, that is the end of today's short video, but it's the end of today's lesson, okay? So it's focused on writing. Next week, on Tuesday, you'll be doing your Unit 6 review and exam. And on Thursday, I'll be talking about the guidelines for cat and pet, okay? And talking about recommendations, okay? All right, have a good weekend. Stay safe and be healthy, okay? See you soon. Bye.